not done anything wrong. I have not broken any laws. So if I suggest you let me out of these handcuffs immediately.
Well,
Sir, could you tell him to take me out of these handcuffs? I have not broken any laws.
Okay, did you stop when he told you to?
No, he kept walking away.
Then that's interference, so you're under arrest.
Interfering for what?
Interference, you disobeyed a lawful order.
You were sitting right there and I told you to stop 4 or 5 times to identify yourself because there was a suspicious person car, and I'm investigating that.
Investigating what? I have not done anything.
Okay.
You can't just run up on anyone and just say, hey, you look suspicious.
Okay, he told you to stop. He didn't.
And we had calls on you like I told you.
You're practicing stop and frisk right now. I've not
No.
No, you're under arrest. So.
Under arrest for what? Under arrest for what? What have I done wrong?
You didn't identify yourself.
Okay.
You didn't stop when we asked you to.
Okay.
Okay, right. This is what I'm asking. That's all I'm asking for is your name and date of birth, man.
All right, okay.
So I can log someone.
Okay.
So what's the issue here, man?
There is an issue. I haven't done anything wrong.
Sit back here.
I have not done a thing.
Why would you not listen to me?
Because I have not done anything wrong, sir. Could you let me out of these handcuffs immediately?
Sit back here.
Okay.
All the way in. I just want to log him and get him out of here because people were concerned because he was...
Put him in custody. If he's going to walk away, don't...
That had a major impact on me. Honestly, as far as emotionally and mentally, when you have so many people on the internet, like, see, I've never been the type to care about what people think, because at the end of the day, I'm still gonna be like myself. There were people online saying like they were gonna kill me. Like like it was posted in like police forums where they were like saying what they would do to me. Like there were forums saying what they would do to me, and if they were the police officer. And there were people who had, there was a hashtag that said kill Keilon Hill. Like, yeah, I swear to God, like I can't make this up. I can't make it up. And seeing that kind of stuff online, people were DMing me. And see, the type of individual I am, I've never been the individual to like do anything online. So individuals were like inboxing me saying that they'd pull up on me. White people was talking about they would, when I say all kinds of crazy stuff, yeah, if I was a police officer, I would have put you in the ground and knocked all your teeth out and stomped your head in. And I'm like, okay, cool, but you're on Facebook. And there were people like on Facebook questioning me and telling me about how stupid I was. And I'm like, I'm stupid, but I'm about to have 2 degrees. So, stupid where? Like, I'm stupid, but I am a productive member of society. I'm stupid, but you're the one that's letting the government take all of your rights. And you don't say anything about it. But I'm the idiot here. So, after a while, it got to where I was like, I didn't really care too much. And honestly, it took me a long, long time. Like, it went viral, and I've never had that kind of attention on me. So, like, I don't know. People had a lot of different things to say about it. People were like, oh, you're a Republican? You're an Uncle? I done had people call me an Uncle Tom ass nigga. And I'm like, if you only knew, like, I've only went to HBCUs. I've only studied black politics. I've only done all these great things for black, like just for the betterment of the black community, yeah, I had a job that paid me money because I was a broke college student who had to pay bills, but it was so many crazy things that people were saying to me that mentally, it took me a while to like kind of get used to it, because even like encounters with the police afterwards, I had a police officer legit tell me, "Oh no, this ain't none of that YouTube bullshit. We for real, and we gonna take your ass to jail and keep you there." Like I've had police officers tell me that. My life is progressing, but at the same time, it's taking a complete 180 from where I was going. Because a year ago, I had just taken the LSAT. I was about to go to law school, and when it came time for me to start getting myself together for law school, you could see that it was just so many different things that prevented me from doing that or accomplishing that goal at that time. That kind of most of it revolved around that incident. Like I said earlier, I still plan on doing it after I get everything. Well, I got everything cleared up now with this incident. It really doesn't affect me too much. Well, it still does affect me mentally, actually, very much so. Like you get pulled off the street. Like imagine getting pulled off the street for like no particular reason other than somebody said that you look suspicious. Like you look like you could have been up to no good. Not, hey, I saw this guy do something. You could have just been up to no good. Like something like that affects you mentally, because now it's like, hey, why is this person looking at me? Do they think I'm up to no good? Let me make sure I'm not up to no good. Act normal. Like those kind of thoughts are always going now, because it's like, okay, cool. As a society, people see me as a threat. People see me as a threat for literally nothing. For literally nothing, which is crazy. As far as when I say something to somebody and I know what I'm talking about, because I'm an intelligent black man, and someone, especially an institution, feels the need to question what I know. I've written whole papers and done projects and all these crazy things and studied this stuff so extensively that they had the nerve to tell me that what my HBCU taught me was invalid. Oh, you right. I paid way too much for my education for them to tell me that my education was invalid, and actually I was going to have to pay them for me knowing what I know. Yeah, that doesn't.
So
did you? It doesn't sound right. Yeah. Oh, I wasn't going up there to play with those people. There was no playing with them. I was going to come. I was going to come, and I was going to. If there was nobody sitting behind me, I was still going to come up there and make sure that I presented what I do. I think that Gina was with me, because Gina definitely helped me along the way in getting all this put together. But there was no way I was going to let these people go on television and say that I was wrong. oh, that's disrespectful. It's disrespectful. The same way that they wanted to prove a point, guess what? That there was a point that needed to be proved. Y'all are taking these people's freedoms and playing some type of game with it. I mean, people still kind of ask me about it. Like, people ask me about it. Working on new ways to, like, I don't know, bring awareness to the rights that you have when you're being stopped, what a Terry stop is, and things like that. I've been teaching, like, my friends and family and things like that, the different rules and, what you're supposed to do and how you're supposed to conduct yourself and things like that. But, I mean, the aftermath has really just been that. Like, it's clear. I've just been, living, trying to move past it. It's kind of difficult, though. There's so many statistics that show that you're so many more times likely to suffer some kind of injury, whether it be police abusing their force with you or even up to shooting you. And knowing that we're the ones who get targeted for being pulled over and Terry stops and pretextual stops and things like that, it frightens me even more to know that black women and black men are being put in this situation every day, all day. And it's something that's systematic, something that the government actually supports. It's very frightening. Very frightening. There's an entire organization that's tasked with policing our neighborhoods that have been given the license to take any means that they like to keep this wretched beast going, because this is like a big stain, like on America. See, at first, the thing is, the slavery, this is just an entirely another form of that, sponsored by the government, fully by the government, not just one party, but both make tons of money off of these enterprises, and those enterprises are funded and by people who don't care about us. Only thing they care about is making a quick buck off of arresting another black man or another black woman or another minority and keeping them in jail as long as possible.
Yep.
Cash bail, like, all that stuff is terrible. Very bad. Like, there are people who sit in prison just because they can't buy their freedom. They can't buy their freedom, so they gotta sit there. She was highly upset. She was highly upset that the police officers were able to do such a thing. And she was also upset that I didn't take that advice to just comply. But at the same time, that kind of upset, I don't even think was a genuine upset. That was fear. Fear that I could have been the next hashtag. Fear that something could have happened to me. But she was also happy that she didn't raise an individual who would just lay down. You know,
Yeah.
like at the end of the day, it's like she raised me, so she knows how I would react to something like that. So it's not something you can be angry about. It's just like she was fearful. She cried about it. But I mean, moms are gonna be moms. I totally, I'm honored to be a part of a project like this. I'm also honored that y'all would take the time out of your day to even talk to me.